Viewers beware, you're in for a scare. It's the Horror Man back counting down my top 20 favorite Goosebumps book covers. Goosebumps books by R.L. Stine, the gateway to horror for many young readers. Even for someone like me who was watching horror movies long before the first Goosebumps book was even released, I still collected each and every one of them and loved them. Each month I would have a new Goosebumps book to read and add to the collection. And to this day, I still have all of them. And here they are, all 62 original Goosebumps books. I also have the original complete sets of Goosebumps 2000 and the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. Goosebumps books are extremely nostalgic for me, and I still read them from time to time. And while the stories remain fun with interesting and sometimes weird characters, along with some crazy twists, the best part of all is probably the cover art by Tim Jacobus. This will be the first of various Goosebumps themed videos for my channel. I will be talking about some of my favorite Goosebumps books in general. I'll be showing some of the rarest Goosebumps books in my collection, and I will of course be doing a complete Goosebumps book collection video. But to start, in this video, I will simply be counting down my top 20 favorite Goosebumps book covers. For this specific list, I only considered the original Goosebumps series, and from that, only the original 62 covers. So you will not see any of the re-release covers featured here, or any of the Goosebumps 2000 or Give Yourself Goosebumps book covers. But I will definitely be featuring them in future videos. I will also not be talking about the synopsis of any of the books in this video, since I will be doing that in the future. Keep in mind that these are not the covers that I necessarily consider to be the creepiest or scariest, but they are just my personal favorites, for whatever reason. These are not necessarily my favorite Goosebumps books either. They are simply my favorite covers. I will be doing a separate ranking for my favorite Goosebumps books overall in a future video. So here they are, my top 20 favorite original Goosebumps book covers. Coming in at number 20 is The Girl Who Cried Monster. This is Goosebumps book number 8. You have this creepy guy who looks like he's about to eat a bug, a dumbfounded girl spying on him in the back, and a whole lot of purple books. At number 19 is Beware the Snowman. This is Goosebumps book number 51. You have Freaky Frosty on the cover, a very angry snowman who seems to have lost his hat. My number 18 pick is probably due to more nostalgic reasons than anything because I've just always loved this cover. It's Monster Blood 3, Goosebumps book number 29. You have a giant kid crushing playground equipment. Coming in at number 17 is Night of the Living Dummy 2. This is Goosebumps book number 31, and just look at this color scheme. Who designed that room? You have creepy Slappy the Dummy sitting on the edge of the bed with some terrified stuffed animals next to him. It would have been odd not including this next one on my list since it is such a classic cover. It's A Night in Terror Tower, and it's Goosebumps book number 27. You have the very menacing executioner coming towards you down the stairs, and it's number 16 in my top 20. At number 15 is Ghost Camp. This is Goosebumps book number 45. We have some invisible campers who we can assume are ghosts, and this one girl who seems pretty shocked to be there. We have a couple cabins in the background, some nice lightning, and an American flag. Great cover overall. Coming in at number 14 is another camp-themed Goosebumps book, The Horror at Camp Jelly Jam. This is Goosebumps book number 33, and to be honest, I think this cover is even creepier than Ghost Camp. I know Ghost Camp might have some ghosts on the cover, but Camp Jelly Jam has this guy. I mean, what is up with those teeth? Not to mention, the camp is just kind of strange. You have this one cabin which is more like a giant house than anything in the background. And of course, we get a free decal of doom. At number 13 is Ghost Beach. This is Goosebumps book number 22, and it's a very atmospheric cover. We have the graveyard with this ghost coming up out of one of the graves, the full moon, and the beach in the background. Pretty cool. At number 12 is How I Got My Shrunken Head. This is Goosebumps book number 39, and what I like about this cover is that the shrunken head is not a shrunken head at all. I mean, look at it. That is a full-size head. It's bigger than the baseball glove. I also like the color scheme on this one with the yellow and the green. Very nice. Coming in at number 11 is The Haunted Mask 2. This is Goosebumps book number 36, and we have a nice Halloween theme here. Of course, it's that very creepy mask. I like the contrast of the blue and the orange, but best of all, there's a jack-o'-lantern. But what's better than one jack-o'-lantern? How about a bunch of them? My number 10 pick is Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns, and it's Goosebumps book number 48. It's another Halloween-themed cover, and look at the dog. He even has a jack-o'-lantern head. My number 9 pick is actually probably one of the scariest covers of all. Werewolf Skin. This is Goosebumps book number 60, and the werewolf skin itself is pretty frightening when you look at it. It has those yellow eyes, the fangs, and it's just downright disturbing. Coming in at number 8, You Can't Scare Me. This is Goosebumps book number 15, and this cover features some mean-looking muck monsters who seem pretty angry. At number 7 is Vampire Breath. This is Goosebumps book number 49, and is definitely another one of the scarier Goosebumps book covers. You have a very long-faced vampire who almost looks to be the long-lost member of Kiss with that eye makeup, long fangs, and very bad breath. Coming in at number 6 is Monster Blood. This is Goosebumps book number 3, and features the classic artwork of the monster blood dripping down the stairs, which we can assume devoured whomever was wearing those glasses. We're into the top 5 now, and coming in at number 5 is The Curse of Camp Cold Lake. This is Goosebumps book number 56, and it has some very creepy artwork. I love the atmospheric mist in the background, the abandoned boat, and the random ghost zombie popping its head out of the water. It almost reminds me of some VHS artwork for an 80s slasher film. At number 4 is One Day at Horrorland. This is Goosebumps book number 16, and I love this color scheme. The pink and the light blue really stand out, but most of all, I love carnivals. And in the background there you can see there's a great shot of a Ferris wheel, a roller coaster, and some carnival tents. It's just an awesome cover overall. In third place, The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. This is Goosebumps book number 20, and probably one of the scariest Goosebumps covers once again. It's a very creepy scarecrow on the cover, not a whole lot going on, but it's just frightening. I remember being younger and always thought that this one was the scariest of all the covers, and I don't necessarily think that now. Of course, being older, things have obviously changed. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm not counting down my scariest Goosebumps covers, I'm just counting down my favorites. So regardless of how scary this cover is, it's my number 3 favorite in my top 20. My number 2 pick is actually the second to last Goosebumps book in the original series. It's I Live in Your Basement, and it's Goosebumps book number 61. I love this cover. I almost made this my number 1 pick. This really spikes up some curiosity, I think. You kind of wonder what this thing is. You know it's some kind of creature, some kind of monster, but what exactly is it? It's blobby, it's veiny, it has eyes, a tongue, weird things sprouting out where the nose should be, and it makes you want to read the book. And as disturbing as this creature on the cover is, the book itself is even more disturbing. But I'll get to that in a later video. Well, here it is, my number 1 favorite Goosebumps book cover. Night of the Living Dummy. It's Goosebumps book number 7, and I just love this artwork. I know it's simple, it's just a ventriloquist dummy, but it just works so well. There's nothing else going on, nothing in the background, so you're forced to just stare into the eyes of this creepy looking dummy. I also love that it's sort of off-kilter. In the re-release of this book, as odd as it may seem, they released them, kind of upright at a 90-degree angle. So you're just kind of looking straight on at them. And it didn't work as well. Whereas with them just being slightly off kilter, on this angle here, it's just, I don't know, it works so much better. There's something so much creepier about it. It's sinister. There's something so sinister in his eyes. It makes you want to read the book. And it's my #1 favorite Goosebumps book cover. So there you have it, guys, my top 20 favorite Goosebumps book covers. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. As I mentioned earlier, I will definitely be filming some more Goosebumps themed videos in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Please comment below, let me know if you liked Goosebumps books, and which cover is your favorite. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.